House will come to order. Today's Pledge of Allegiance is by Tate Anderson River Metropolitan State University in Denver, Colorado, and he is an aide to Representative Melton.
Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Representatives Arndt, Becker J, Becker K, Beckman, Benavides, Bridges, Buck, Buckner, Carver, Catlin, Coleman, Covarrubias, Danielson, Escar, Everett, Everett,
Is absent.
Are excused.
Exum, Foot, Foot,
Excused.
Garnett, Janal, Gray, Hamner, Hamner,
Excused.
Hanson, Herod, Herod,
Excused.
Hooten, Representative Everett is present. Hooten,
Excused.
Humphrey, Humphrey, Jackson, Kennedy, Kraft Tharp, Representative Hamner is present. Kraft Tharp,
Said he needs to be excused today. I don't know why, but I'll find out.
Excused.
Landgraf, Landgraf, Lawrence, Lebsock, Lee, Leonard, Lewis, Liston, Liston, oh, there's Lontine, Lundeen, McKean, excused, McLaughlin, Melton, Michelson Janae, Neville, Pabone,
Excused.
Pedersen, Rankin, Ransom, Ryer. Roberts. Rosenthal. Sane.
Excused.
Salazar. Sandridge. Sias.
Excused.
Singer.
Excused.
Representative Foote is present. Thurlow. Valdez. Van Winkle. Weissman. Willett. Williams. Wilson. Winter. Wist. Representative Harrod is present. Young. Madam Speaker.
Present.
Okay, so I have Putin, Kraft-Tharp. Representative Kraft-Tharp is present.
With 59 present and 6 excused, we do have a quorum. Good morning, Representative Kennedy. You are here, ready to go, bright and early.
Good morning, Madam Speaker. Thank you. Yes, I didn't want to make the same mistake twice. Madam Speaker, I move the reading of the Journal of Tuesday, February 20th, 2018 be dispensed with and approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
All right, members, you have heard the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Those opposed signify by saying no. Oh, that motion passes despite Representative Melton's objection. Announcements and introductions. Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Colleagues, pay attention. This one's important. Are we ready? Not yet. Madam Speaker, could you get their attention for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Folks, today is CHSA Day at the Capitol. You have notepads and pens on your desk. CHSA is the Colorado High School Activities Association. Over 350 high schools, over 50 middle schools. 60% of your kids participate in athletics. If you add in activities, about 80% of them participate. So if you want to touch base in your communities with what's really going on, this is the group to do it with. Today we have the CHSA Commissioner, Rhonda Blanford Green, with us, along with the CHSA Associate Commissioners and staff, and the President of the Board of Directors, Jim Lucas, is with us today, and the CHSA area representatives up here in the gallery. Please stand up there in the gallery. All those represent your schools, folks. And now the good part. If you did not stop by their table, they brought with them a legislative pass to the playoffs in basketball. Your name is on it. If you go out in the lobby, there we go. Representative Esgar has hers. Some of you already have them. Those passes are good. They will admit you to the playoffs in basketball, and you can see some of your kids in action. Thank you very much, and thank you, CHSA, for what you do for all of us.
Further announcements and introductions. Representative Winter.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, we have some folks from the Financial Planning Association. Please stand up. over here visiting us today. Please feel free to welcome them, ask some questions about financial planning. They're excited to talk to you all. And then I also have another guest. I have Samantha, if you could please stand up. She's an incredible freshman from North High School shadowing to me today and excited to learn about politics, so please say hi to her. Thanks.
Further announcements or introductions? Representative Arndt, Representative Catlin, and the two of you. Representative Catlin.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It's an honor to serve with you.
Oh, it's an honor to serve with you too, Representative Catlin.
Thank you. Members, I'd like to announce to you that tomorrow, here at in the first floor West Foyer, at 11:45, the Front Range Water Council, made up of Aurora Water, Colorado Springs Utilities, Denver Water, Northern Water, Board of Water Works in Pueblo, Southeastern Colorado Water Conservancy District, and Twin Lakes Reservoir and Canal Company, will be hosting a luncheon. If you are interested in water, and maybe you ought to be, that'd be a good place to go and find out what's going on the Front Range with water. You might find it odd that a Western Sloper is introducing it, but in reality, we're connected at the Colorado River. So I want you to know that we are interested in how we use it, how we're going to use it, and recognize that it is a state asset. And I look forward to seeing you at that meeting too. Thank you.
Representative Arndt.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And please come to that. You know, there's quite a few water bills moving through this session, and there will be from now on due to the implementation of the water plan. And Representative Catlin is just right. All of Colorado is connected, and I just want to take this moment to say thank you for that 500,000 acre feet.
Well, it's quite a hole you carve in that Colorado River, believe me.
Further announcements or introductions? Representative Foote.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. State Affairs this afternoon, just an announcement. We're going to be in room 271 this afternoon. We're expecting a bit of a crowd for House Bills 1037, House Bills 1074, and House Bill 1015. Again, that's in room 271 this afternoon starting at 1:30. Thank you.
Representative Janals, who I saw next, and Representative Arndt.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, I'd like you to help me welcome Front Range Community College is here today. Professor Jeff Borg, that's a fine, okay, I'll take it, is here along with some students, and they're here to listen and learn, so please stop by and say hi and welcome them to our Capitol.
Members, please welcome Front Range Community College from Fort Collins. Thank you for being here.
Welcome to the Capitol. Further announcements or introductions? Representative Escar.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, Capital Development Committee will be meeting tomorrow 8 a.m. in SCR 357. We'll be talking about potential CDC legislation that could be coming forward. If you're interested, come and listen.
Further announcements or introductions? Minority Leader Neville.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I ask permission to be excused tomorrow, February 22nd, and Friday, February 23rd.
We're going to miss you, though, Minority Leader Neville. We don't want you to be absent. Okay, that's fine. Your excuse. Any further announcements or introductions? Representative Young.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members of Appropriations, and those of you who think you have a bill in appropriations, please listen up. We will be having appropriations meeting Friday morning. That's February 23rd, 8 a.m. in LSBA. And here are the bills that we will be hearing. House Bill 1008, House Bill 1016, House Bill 1017, House Bill 1021, House Bill 1025, House Bill 1029, House Bill 1042, House Bill 1049, House Bill 1092, House Bill 1093, House Bill 1193, and Senate Bill 36. Those will be printed in tomorrow's calendar, but I wanted to give you a heads up now so that you can be prepared to come at 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning. 8 o'clock.
All right, further announcements or introductions? Representative Humphrey.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I just wanted to note today there was sad news that the Reverend Billy Graham passed away in Montreat, Colorado today. And just to read a few words from CNN's article on it, they said he was tall and handsome with a disarming aw shucks demeanor and a southern twang to his voice, but Graham's influence, historians say, was monumental. Some called him America's pastor. Others referred to him as the Protestant Pope. Graham is reported to have persuaded more than 3 million people to commit their lives to Christ and his preaching was heard in 185 of the world's 195 countries, according to the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. And I would request that we just have a moment of silence. This
Moment of
morning, Madam
silence
Speaker.
is granted.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Humphrey. Thank you, members. Further announcements or introductions? Representative Breyer.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm here this morning to offer a tribute that I'm going to give to Connor right now to read in its entirety.
Mr. Randall.
The Senate and House of Representatives convene in the 71st General Assembly hereby extend sincere commendations to Pueblo Community College. Pueblo Community College has earned the National Community College Futures Assembly Bellwether Award for one of its workforce development programs. The Bellwether Award recognizes cutting-edge, trend-setting programs that other colleges might find worth replicating. PCC was nominated in the workforce development category for its fleet of mobile learning labs operated by the school's corporate college. Pueblo Corporate College's Bellwether presentation addressed the challenges of adult learners and the regional skills gap in manufacturing. The members of the Colorado House of Representatives are proud to recognize Pueblo Community College for the valuable work done for workforce development in their region and offer congratulations in winning this prestigious award. On request of Representatives Judy K. Ryer, Danea Escar, and Donald Valdez, also Senators Larry Crowder and Leroy Garcia, given this 21st day of February 2018, State Capitol in Denver.
Thank you, Connor. I'm very proud of Pueblo. That's part of Southern Colorado and a very important part of Southern Colorado. And Pueblo Community College is a force to be reckoned with. That particular college is on the same campus, in the same place that it has always been on Ormond Avenue, and that stands for what Pueblo stands for. We go through everything that we can, and we come out stronger than ever. Pueblo Community College winning this award is really something. There were 10,000 of the nominations, and there were 10 finalists, 1,000, and there were 10 finalists. This is the fifth time PCC has been named a finalist, and the first time they took top honors. And with us today, we have the president, Pat Erjavik, who is here to receive this tribute. And I'm very happy that she's here with us today to receive it. And I'm joined by Rep. Valdez and Representative Esgar. So I am very proud to give this award to you and to Pueblo Community College, because it is an amazing school.
All right, thank you, members. Thank you for being here today. Further announcements or introductions? Going once, going twice. Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Oh, I am. The first bill I'm going to lay over.
All right, that brings us to third reading of bills, final passage. Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to lay over Senate Bill 105 till February 23rd.
Seeing no objection, Senate Bill 105 will be laid over. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1091.
House Bill 1091, Representatives Beckman and Janal, also Senator Smallwood, concerning dementia diseases and in connection therewith updating statutory references to dementia diseases and related disabilities.
Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1091 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is a passage of House Bill 1091 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Representative Benavides, Representative Bridges, Representative Rosenthal, please vote. Please close the machine. With 60 yes votes and 0 no votes, House Bill 1091 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1183.
House Bill 1183, Representative Student and Ransom, while Senator Baumgartner, concerning the continuation of the regulation of home food service plans pursuant to the Salem Meat Act and in connection therewith implementing the Department of Regulatory Agencies, Senate review recommendation to repeal the act.
Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1183 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of House Bill 1183 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Representative Kraft-Tharp. Please close your machine. With 60 yes votes, 0 no votes, and 5 excused, House Bill 1183 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of Senate Bill 54.
Senate Bill 54 by Senator Crowder, also Representative Liston, concerning a limitation on the amount of increase in fees assessed against assisted living residences by the Department of Public Health and Environment.
Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of Senate Bill 54 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 54 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 58 yes votes, 2 no votes, and 5 excused, Senate Bill 54 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1134.
House Bill 1134 by Representatives Pedersen and Wilson, Senators Merrifield and Martinez-Amendment concerning eligibility of kindergarten students funded through early childhood at-risk enhancement positions.
Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1134 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of House Bill 1134 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 49 yes votes, 11 no votes, and 5 excused, House Bill 1134 is passed. Co-sponsors. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of Senate Bill 25.
Senate Bill 25 by Senator Priolas, Representative Coleman concerning modernization of election procedures for the Urban Drainage and Flood Control District to conform with the current requirements of state law.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of Senate Bill 25 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 25 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Representative Lantine. Please close the machine. With 59 yes votes, 1 no vote, and 5 excused, Senate Bill 25 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1047.
House Bill 1047 by Representative Lantino, Senator Gardner concerning technical modifications to the Fair Campaign Practices Act to facilitate its administration.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1047 on third reading and final passage.
Question before us is the passage of House Bill 1047 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 50 yes votes, 11 no votes, and 4 excused, House Bill 1047 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1227.
House Bill 1227, Representatives Harriet and Witt, Senator Cook, concerning the authority of the Real Estate Commission to issue licenses for an initial period of less than 3 years.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1227 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of House Bill 1227 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 61 yes votes, 0 no votes, 4 excused, House Bill 1227 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Ms. Randall, please read the title of Senate Bill 67.
Senate Bill 67 by Senators Enzinger and Perlow, Representatives Kraft, Tharp, and Van Winkle, concerning the ability of certain organizations conducting a special event to auction alcohol beverages in sealed containers for fundraising purposes under specified circumstances.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of Senate Bill 67 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 67 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. All right, please close the machine. With 61 yes votes, 0 no votes, and 4 excused, Senate Bill 67 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of Senate Bill 50.
Senate Bill 50 by Senator Smallwood, House Representatives Coleman and Catlin, concerning including staff of freestanding emergency facilities as part of Colorado's safe haven laws.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of Senate Bill 50 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 50 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 61 yes votes, 0 no votes, and 4 excused, Senate Bill 50 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1103.
House Bill 1103 by Representative McLaughlin, House Senator Quorum, concerning the ability of a local government to require a driver to meet safety standards for the use of an off-highway vehicle.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1103 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of House Bill 1103 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Members, it's getting a little bit loud out there. We're on third reading. Please close the machine. With 47 yes votes, 14 no votes, and 4 excused, House Bill 1103 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1210.
House Bill 1210, Bipartisan Foot, Senator Cook, concerning peace officer status for the Administrator of Judicial Security in the Colorado Judicial Department.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1210 on third reading and final passage.
Question before us is a passage of House Bill 1210 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 62 yes votes, 0 no votes, and 3 excused, House Bill 1210 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1138.
House Bill 1138, Representative Marno, Senator Zenzinger, concerning standardizing public official oaths of office and in connection with providing uniform oath text and establishing requirements for taking, prescribing, administering, and filing public oaths of office.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1138 on third reading and final passage.
Question before us is a passage of House Bill 1138 on third reading and final passage. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 48 yes votes, 14 no votes, and 3 excused, House Bill 1138 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to proceed out of order for consideration of Senate amendments to House bills.
All right, seeing no objection, we'll proceed out of order to consideration of Senate amendments to House bills. Mr. Randall, please read the title of House Bill 1165.
House Bill 1165, Representative Hamner, Senator Lambert, concerning a supplemental appropriation of the Department of Public Safety.
All right, Representative Hamner.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I don't know if this is the first time we've done this year, but I move that the House concur with Senate amendments to House Bill 1165.
That is a proper motion. Would you like to tell us why?
Thank you, Madam Speaker and colleagues. I was looking forward to that moment, so thank you for that. Members, House Bill 1165 is the supplemental appropriation from the Joint Budget Committee for the Department of Public Safety. And in the Senate, an amendment was added to assure the public safety of our law enforcement officers. In their July 1 budget request, they requested $380,000 in a cash fund for body armor and safety equipment. Rather than wait till July, we decided to go ahead and amend that into the bill so that they can begin the process of purchasing those supplies and materials to keep our law enforcement officers safe. So their budget would then be adjusted July 1 to not include the $380,000 in July. We're just moving it into this year's budget. And I ask for a yes vote.
All right, is there further discussion? Seeing no further discussion, the question before us is to concur with Senate amendments to House Bill 1165. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to vote. Representative Singer, please close the machine. With 61 yes votes, 1 no vote, and 3 excused, the motion to concur with Senate amendments to House Bill 1165 is passed. Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the repassage of House Bill 1165 as amended.
Question before us is a repassage of House Bill 1165 as amended. Mr. Randall, please open the machine, and members, please proceed to a vote. Please close the machine. With 47 yes votes, 15 no votes, and 3 excused, House Bill 1165 is repassed as amended. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. All right, so that would take us to general orders, but we may have a different plan. Madam Majority Leader Becker.
I move to lay over the balance of the calendar till tomorrow, Thursday, February 22nd.
All right, seeing no objection, the balance of the calendar will be laid over. Announcements and introductions. Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just a reminder, colleagues, your CHSA pass to all the playoff games is out here on the table. You can either pick it up or you can send your aide to pick it up. Be sure to get that. It's a great thing for you. Thanks.
All right, announcements and introductions. Representative Herod. And Assistant Minority Leader West.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to announce that the study of prison population projections and capacity needs working group will meet today at noon in room 109.
All right. Further announcements or introductions. Representative Landgraf.
Members, Monday is the Veterans Caucus. If you'd all sign up, I could stop coming up here and bothering you. The topic's going to be women's veterans. We're going to meet in SSB 603 from 12 to 1. And if you want lunch, please let Jerry Wheeler know, and he is right in the back. And I'll just sit here and watch a fast line running back there. Thank you.
All right, further announcements or introductions? Representative Janal.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. On Friday, there will be a legislative caucus on aging, and that will be from 7:30 to 8:45 in the morning in the Capitol basement in room 107. Please stop by. Thanks.
Representative Sayes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Could I request a brief moment of personal privilege?
Yes.
Thank you. Members,
Hold on one second.
members, ordinarily when one of us gets
Members.
up with a moment of personal privilege, often it is a matter of something that is sober and serious. This morning, I have a piece of happy news which I am very proud of and would like to share with you, and that is that my wife Renee went down this morning to take her United States citizenship test, and I have received a test that she has passed that, and
Congratulations.
And I have to say I wish all our graduating seniors had to take that test. But if our education committee gets done in a expeditious form today, Madam Chair, I will be going down to the ceremony. So thank you all for indulging me, but I am very proud of her. Thanks a lot.
Aw, congratulations. Further announcements or introductions? Any further announcements or introductions? Representative Art.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just to remind you, it's in the calendar, or not in the calendar, but AG will not meet upon adjournment today. We have nothing. Thank you.
Okay, any further announcements or introductions? Seeing none, Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the House stand in recess till 1 o'clock today.
All right, seeing no objection, the House will stand in recess until 1 p.m. today.